The prestigious Golden Rooster Gala, an annual charity art auction held at the New York Stock Exchange (NYSE), was the peak of the social season. The event reached its climax with a final bid on a rare Leonardo da Vinci manuscript. In a VIP control room, technology magnate Marcus Dane, the night's biggest buyer, was on a secure video call with his assistant, Miss Evans, the same librarian, now a high-level security consultant who was in her office a few blocks away. Dane's camera showed the crowded room. Evans's camera showed her empty office. Suddenly, Dane's voice, cold and unequivocal, echoed across the secure line. Miss Evans must immediately transfer $50 million in crypto to the account Echo 29, and under no circumstances, call security or leave the room. 10 minutes later, the Da Vinci manuscript, valued at $80 million, vanished from the security display case in the center of the room. Dane's money was gone from his digital wallet. Dane, when confronted, swears he never gave that order. The audio of his voice, perfectly clear and identical, is recorded on Evans's system. But Dane was busy shaking hands and smiling. The NYSE security system, designed to be foolproof, was breached by a voice command that did not exist. Kaito Ishikawa, Maria Rodriguez, and Detective Miller are called to solve the puzzle. Miller insists on identity fraud, but the voice spectrogram is a 100% match to Marcus Dane's. Maria discovers that the auction assistant overseeing the display, a young man named Leo Chen, was the only one without a solid alibi. Leo, pale and nervous, swears innocence, but his history reveals a colossal gambling debt. He claims he was hypnotized by Dane's voice, echoing in the auction room. Kaito, however, focuses on Ms. Evans. He interviews her in her office, the location from which the voice order was received. Kaito notices a tiny detail that Miller and security missed, a slightly loose, almost invisible light switch. He deduces that the crime did not involve a physical thief, but a digital projection of a voice. The loose switch, Kaito discovers, was connected to an ultrasonic jammer mechanism that was activated by a contact microphone placed in the NYSE auction room. Kaito explains to Miller, Dane's voice was stolen and processed through an advanced audio deepfake system that perfectly mimicked his inflections and tones of stress. The criminal, however, needed a clean attack vector. They used the ultrasonic jammer to silence any background noise on Evans's secure line, ensuring the fake $50 million audio was delivered as a perfectly clean, ambient noise-free command. The assailant was invisible because the assault was acoustic. Maria, tracking the Echo 29 crypto transfer, discovers the account is linked to a shell company registered under the name of a former associate of Marcus Dane, Dr. Silas Thorne. Thorne was an expert in forensic acoustics who had worked with Dane on security projects years ago, before being fired for diverting funds. Thorne had the voice expertise and the access to plant the contact microphone and create the deep. The chase leads Kaito, Maria, and Miller to an abandoned sound recording studio in Brooklyn, Thorne's last known location. The studio is filled with advanced acoustic equipment and screens, showing the Echo 29 algorithm in action. Thorne is not there, but an audio message plays on a loop. The echo of truth is always louder than the source. Kaito finds the key piece, a small audio transmitter hidden inside a replica of the Da Vinci manuscript that Leo Chen was holding during the auction. Leo's nervousness was not guilt, but confusion caused by the audio device transmitting Dane's deepfake voice directly into his head through contact with the object, confusing and distracting him at the moment of the theft. The money was transferred by Miss Evans. The manuscript was stolen by an invisible messenger who used Leo's confusion as cover. The deepfake was used for two simultaneous actions, the remote transfer of money and the close-range distraction. The mystery deepens when Kaito examines Thorne's last message. The Echo 29 account was not completely emptied. A small amount remains. Kaito realizes that Dr. Silas Thorne did not escape with the money. He was escaping with the audio deepfake algorithm, the true weapon. The theft of the manuscript and the money was merely proof of concept. Miller tracks Thorne to a private airport but arrives too late. Dr. Silas Thorne has already departed for an unknown destination. However, Thorne leaves a portable speaker box on the runway, which activates as the plane takes off. Thorne's voice echoes. The echo will still resonate across Manhattan. Kaito, I own everyone's voice now. Kaito picks up the device, the only physical trace of Dr. Silas Thorne. He realizes the gravity of the situation. The killer is free, and his weapon is the ability to fake anyone's voice, undermining trust in New York's digital communication. The crime was not the robbery. It was the hacking of human identity. The ghost is not visible, it is audible. Kaito looks at Maria and Miller. Dr. Thorne showed us the proof of concept. If he can fake Dane's voice, he can fake the president's voice, the police chief's, anyone's. The real mystery begins now, with Thorne's voice echoing over the city, promising more chaos. The auction heist was only the beginning. Dr. Silas Thorne, the master of the audio deepfake, has escaped. What will be his next target? Will he imitate Miller's voice? Kaitos, leave your like. Comment your theories on the Echo 29's next move. And to not miss the hunt for the invisible genius of sound, subscribe to the Dragons Inc. channel.